Hey everyone, so I wanted to do a new moon ritual with you guys. So the way I do my new moon rituals is just take a piece of paper, okay? Well, typically what we want to do if you follow the rules, which I tend to not always follow the rules because I also am living in the moment. So I just do things when I feel like it, the way I feel. So make sure that it's a plain piece of paper, okay? That's what I'm feeling right now. So what I do is I do a new moon in Virgo, September 7th, okay? So you might see that the new moon is September 6th and September 7th. So just trust that. Everybody measures it just a little bit differently. If you haven't watched my reading on YouTube about the new moon, you might want to. You might find that helpful. And for people that don't know, the way that we work with new moon energy is it's a time of new beginnings. Hi Joanna, hope that you're having a wonderful day. Feel free to share if you do new moon rituals, and I'd love you to grab just a random piece of paper. If it's a scrap piece of paper, the back of a receipt, I think you will find this helpful. Worst case, you're drawing it in the air, and that is still putting energy out there, okay? A big thing that I do when I'm creating space is I have a little candle, I have my sage, my Palo Santo, things like that. I've been lighting Palo Santo a lot because around new moons I tend to want the energy to be uplifted. And then I'm using my rosemary hydrosol, which I sell. So this one's 19. Prices have gone up since then. But rosemary is really great for health. Okay, so I'm kind of working on health right now, so I know that that will probably come up in my energy, but just depends on things for you. Hi, Kelly. Kelly, you were actually on my mind the last hour or so, which is very interesting. So feel free to share if you do new moon rituals, and also if you know anything about the new moon in Virgo. Are you a Virgo? What is your sign? Love to hear. So I'm putting that new moons are about new beginnings, okay? New moons are also a time of blessings. So what are you grateful for? Virgos right now is all about practices and daily practices. So every single morning, so over here I have my what I'm grateful for. I have what I am excited for. I have my affirmation for the day. I have my priorities, my joyful energy, hooray, my positivity, hooray. So these are things that I'm just bringing into my life that I'm doing daily, okay? So the reason why that's coming up is because this is about focusing on what we have in the now. Just got off work. Awesome! So you should be celebrating that. So feel free to share, guys, just to get into the vibration. What are you feeling grateful for? What are some of the blessings that have been coming into your life as we speak, right here in the now? So, for me, if I just put the energy out there, I have a new wax burner that I can put my beeswax little molds in, and it melts it. And that was something that was gifted to me, and who doesn't love a nice gift from someone? So right now I have frankincense in it, I have sage in it, and I also have eucalyptus. I have something similar to a tea tree oil. So right now I'm blending all of these things, and it's been in my energy for the last few days. Not to mention that I am making beeswax and essential oil melts today. Okay, but I'm grateful for that. Grateful that my daughter's first day of class in university. Amazing, Joanna. That's a really big deal. Yes, that would make you feel kind of probably nervous and excited all at the same time, right? I do feel that the energy is quite strong today with people going back to school on the new moon, right? So that's great. So putting yourself in a place of joy is super important at this time. So when you come into this space to do these practices, as I said, I have my rosemary, I have my sage, Palo Santo, and more herbs in there. I have my little candle wax burner thing going on. I have all kinds of great things around me that are bringing me into a place of, I'm going to say, acceptance, because sometimes around new moons we're letting go of things that no longer belong to us either. So if you also want to, just for a second, understand one thing that you're attracting, okay? What is one thing that I want in my life today? With this new moon energy, what is my theme, okay? And then trust what comes up. Okay, so I'm getting, for me, it's productivity. And again, you might relate to that. It depends. When we're in the same energy, we're all kind of sharing similar energy, but absolutely I'm looking for that. So once I've established that, again, we don't want to think too much about this, but what is the opposite, okay? And I'd love to see yours as well if you want to take a picture of it. Opposite of productivity. Ooh, this is a good one. So, stagnation, slowness, fear, right? Shall I go on? So these are all the things that I'm letting go of around this full moon. So I just posted underneath my Be Pure Facebook and some other places, some rollers that I have that I just made, because I made 3 out of the 6 were all sage rollers. And I think that that's really important right now that we are working with sage just a tiny bit more, because as we're attracting new, we're letting go of old, okay? So we're not focusing as much on the old as much as we are the new, but we have to still acknowledge that that's going to happen naturally, right? So it's really about releasing at this time. So nobody's sharing their blockages, and that's okay. But I'm writing I am statements now. So I'm going to step into the energy right now and look into the future. If I think about productivity, and Virgo is very much, as I was just saying, about daily practices, discipline, routines, like just really a lot of focus. See yourself in the energy of what that looks like in general. So what is my productivity? I'm going to share this with you guys so you get an idea. But I am laughing hysterically. My writing's going to be horrible. I am laughing hysterically at my friends that are making me laugh about something ridiculous. And just that alone is making me smile, okay? So this is just for ourselves, so it doesn't matter how it reads. But that's like one aspect that I'm seeing, and then I can go deeper into that. So I see myself and a friend, just like I actually see like ice cream. So I'm like visualizing almost with my eyes closed and then just writing down some details. We love each other. We're hugging, right? So there's lots of affection. We're like very playful. And just breathe as you do this. Again, relight your sage. I'm gonna use my spray. I'm really emphasizing on using my just got that in the eye. Using my own products lately, 'cause sometimes I don't like to use all the products if I'm selling them, but that's a big part of having a product line is really using things yourself. And the hydrosol is just so amazing. So I just want to share that with you. So as I kind of like reignite some of that energy, you're going to find, for me, I feel more calm. So I feel like connected to this person. So again, this is just a visualization, seeing yourself already having your goal. And you might notice that fear comes up as you're visualizing. And so just notice when we do visualization exercises, when we have fear, again, that's just acknowledging what we're releasing. So reignite the rosemary, reignite the sage, whatever it is for you, and just keep bringing yourself back into that space. So you're acknowledging what you're releasing, but at the same time, you're not letting that become a part of the visual. You don't just like stop there or let it get your attention. And this is really, really important. And then I'm just getting like peace. So I see myself saying goodbye to this person in peace, right? So that might be some like closure, contentment. All these words are really important to acknowledge, okay? And so a lot of positivity. Everything is positive that I'm writing down. Everything is related to something that's currently in the future. and I've already acknowledged fears, and we're not letting that get in the way. We're just acknowledging what is leaving. All right. So then I write something at the bottom, which is please allow this to enter my life in divine timing. Just really breathing in this energy. So literally I spray my stuff a lot, and I also spray it on areas where I feel like I might have some blockages, okay, without judgment. Coming into a really meditative state here. For me, it's a lot of throat chakra, which is not surprising. And thank you. Please allow this to enter my life in divine timing. Robin. And a little XOXO. So just a full page. That's what feels right. If you want help with like items or products that would be helpful for you in your practice, I absolutely can do that. If you want to share what yours looks like, I would love to see it. Also, I have a Reiki group on Facebook where we're able to share, and you guys can kind of like comment and post as much as you want on there, ask questions literally about anything. So I'd recommend doing that. Make sure you check out my reading for this new moon, for the week, for the month, etc. And I will see you guys next time. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.